everyone, Jennifer here, back with another Movie Talk Special Edition video. And it being October, this is a Halloween Special Edition movie. And that movie is probably one that some of you might find an unusual choice for me, but yes, it is one I like. And that movie is Red Riding Hood. Panic grips a village when a werewolf kills the older sister of Valerie. Valerie finds she has the unique connection to the beast that draws them together, making her both suspect and bait. Okay, highlights of the movie. This movie was made back in 2011 and is a romantic horror film that is loosely based on the Little Red Riding Hood fairy tale. Now, I know many of you are thinking, well, wait a minute, you said you would never do a horror movie. And that's true, I don't. The horror movies I do are very, very tame. This is probably the most scariest horror movie I will ever do a review video on. And the only reason I chose it is because A, Little Red Riding Hood has always been one of my favorite fairy tales, despite the fact that they made the wolf the bad guy. B, it is a romance story, and it is, to a degree, a paranormal romance story because there is a werewolf in it, and I love paranormal romance stories. So I'm willing to overlook the more scary parts, just because it does fall into a genre, for the most part, that I like. I mean, take the horror out and replace it with paranormal, and it'd be, oh, great, yeah, this is something I'd be interested in. But because it does have killing in it, it kind of graduated to horror. But, I mean, it's still a great movie. Okay, that being said, the things I liked about this movie. I did like the story. Little Red Riding Hood, as I stated before, despite the fact that the big bad wolf is the villain of the fairy tale, is one of my favorite fairy tales. I actually do like Little Red Riding Hood. The only thing I hated about Little Red Riding Hood is the fact that one of my favorite animals in the whole world, the wolf, is portrayed as the villain. Other than that, I had nothing wrong with the story. I thought the fairy tale was actually very good. And the fact that, again, in this movie, the wolf is portrayed as the villain, well, one of the villains, and the fact that it is a werewolf that is portrayed as one of the villains, I am willing to overlook because, A, I love wolves. They're one of my favorite animals. B, werewolves are among my favorite paranormal creatures. I love werewolves, despite all the negative stuff that's about them. I mean, the majority of the paranormal romance books I read involve werewolves. So yeah, I mean, I liked the storyline, and I felt it followed the more grown-up, non-sanitized version of Little Red Riding Hood fairly well. I liked the plot. The plot was actually very good. I mean, it, for the most part, read like a plotline in a paranormal romance book I would have read. Granted, take a lot of the blood and killing out of it, and you could have replaced the horror with paranormal. And finally, the effects. I loved the effects in this movie. That wolf looked real. I mean, it was computer animated, but it looked real. And I love the eye effect that they did on the wolf. I don't want to give away too much because that would be a spoiler. But I love the effect they made, the effect with the eyes they made on the wolf to show that it's not a regular wolf, it's something else. I mean, to me, that was cool. Okay, cast. This had a very good cast of actors. And again, going back to things I loved about the movie that I just want to touch on real quick here. Several of the characters actually use references to folklore on werewolves to tie into it, which was very good in my opinion as well. But anyways, cast. Very good cast of actors. They all played off each other extremely well. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. Please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you haven't already if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Wattpad, Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. I do have my name for those sites right up there on the screen. Please keep in mind that all pictures seen within this video do belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. And the link for the 4 sites I mentioned will be in the description section if that makes it any easier for you guys. Hey, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Movie Talk Special Edition videos. My Movie Talk videos. my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, just a few things I'd like to touch on. First off, YouTube subscribers. Any of my videos that are not on my YouTube channel are on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description section. Facebook friends, basically the same deal. Any of my videos that are not on Facebook are on my YouTube channel. The link will be in the description section. And for anyone who's interested, you can check out my Facebook group, Fanfic Corner. The link will be in the description section. Okay, as always, thank you for watching, and have a very safe and happy Halloween.